When you guys start hitting those 20s and 30 reps, that's deterioration and complete fatigue. Or if you do 100 push-ups, and then it's just wear and tear on your ligaments. Food's number one. And don't destroy your body as you're trying to live longer. So if you're trying to get stronger, wouldn't that mean the whole body needs to get stronger? Not just your quads, but your ligaments in the knee. I hear a lot. Hey, Mike, I've been consistent just as long as you have. And it's like, okay, great. That's awesome to hear that somebody's getting in there. Now, what could be happening is they're building some muscle and at least their body is strong. But I do hear over and over again, especially for the guys that have been training just half the time I have, maybe 25 years, is that their ligaments, their joints hurt, bad shoulders, bad knees, bad back. And so that makes me think they weren't lifting correctly. And again, it's not about consistency. It's about doing things right day in and day out. But thanks for the question. I know it's a very broad question to answer, but food's number one. And don't destroy your body as you're trying to live longer. So you'll see that a lot with these guys that were in shape in their 30s. You know, you guys all know those kind of guys. They'll post up their photos of what they look like in their 20s and 30s and go, and they're also the guys just, if I'm at the store, I look like you when I was younger, not realizing the guy and me are the same age. And the point there is that most should look good in your 20s and 30s. The intelligent guy is going to be able to maintain and change to where he's still good in his late 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on. Like Clark, almost 60. Frank Zane, 80. Robbie Robinson. We almost trained with Robbie today. Jeff did something wrong or something, didn't make it happen. But we'll do it back or legs. So just make sure you're doing it right. And when I say food, again, it's me saying food. And so it's not just eating healthy, but it's eating right for what you need to do. Does it walk for weight loss? Well, I think it helps for healthiness. You know, actually just use up the calories you just ate. But then my question would be, there's so many facets to that. I could say sure, because you're exercising, but depends on your diet, you know what I mean? So are you eating a pizza and then going for a walk? Or are you eating your sweet potatoes and 6 ounces of red meat, taking your aminos in between every 2 hours, having your other meal, training with weights? And so the problem with the walk thing is you're going to eat what? To be healthy 3 times a week? To change your body? I'm sorry, not 3 times a week, 3 times a day. To be healthy. To change your body, you're eating 5 times a day, right? 5 or 6. So you're going to go for a walk 6 times a day? Then that kind of throws me. And I know that that's a big thing right now about the walks. My recommendation is, can you do that? And then you're also saying that you're going to do that for the next 40, 50, 60 years? I just don't have that kind of, I don't have that kind of dedication to where that would be my go-to. But again, maybe what you do is you do the walks. You do it for the next 12 weeks and then find something else to do. Maybe that will get you kick-started. We could think of that way. That's a good way. Glass is half full. Do the walks. Find out yourself if it works for you. Do that for the next 12 weeks. If it worked for you, perfect. Change it to something else or continue that path, whatever you want to do. I just think looking for something like that, there's something else. There's tons of other things that are missing. Sorry to be that guy to say that, but I couldn't think of, having dinner then going for a walk. Having breakfast, instead of going to work, you got to go for a walk first. You're at work, you go eat lunch, and then you got to go for a walk first and go back to the office. It just doesn't make sense to me. Sorry. Yeah, 3 to 4 plates is moderate. It's you're 25, So I'm curious on what is injured on you that you're using those things, because I'm assuming it sounds like you want to get strong. That's what I'm reading between the lines. So if you're trying to get stronger, wouldn't that mean the whole body needs to get stronger? Not just your quads, but your ligaments in the knee, your strength in the lower back. Now, here's the thing that people are going to say, well, I'm protecting myself. No, you're actually weakening yourself. So by wearing a belt, mostly at 25, you're already weakening that lower back instead of strengthening it at the weights that you can move with that. Same thing with the sleeves on the elbows, wrist straps, and knees. I would probably be with your friends teasing you. So I'm the guy that's going to tease you on doing that stuff. So take 2 steps back, go a little less weight that you can manhandle in a great form, and still then move. And you're going to see how fast you go past whatever you're doing, because those become a crutch, a mental crutch to you. I can't lift 4 plates. Why? I don't have my belt. That's what's going to happen if you continue to kind of go this route. And your back's going to get weaker and weaker. So remember, you walk with a cane, you develop a limp. Mark Bell said that, and I agree 100%. Go for it, Jeffrey.
Ray, Mike, I never see you do calisthenics. Is it because you're able to do 100 push-ups and pull-ups, etc. in a set? I think you mean like it's too easy. And would that volume wear away at your joints?
Well, in the weightlifting gym, I do weightlifting. And calisthenics, for me, don't make sense because I'm an athlete, have been for my whole life. So if I'm going to do calisthenics or move and groove, that's performed in the dojo. That's informed in the living room when you start wrestling with your friends and moving and grooving. So the stretching and all that happens in the gym, but it happens in the exercise. The calisthenics take place outside of it in some kind of athletic form. And then the secondary thing is, for some reason, here's the biggest part. Society thinks if you don't do something, you can't do something. And I'm trying to tell you guys, the reason why you don't want to do cardio all year is because you're already pretty darn healthy if you're training, sleeping, and eating right. And then use the cardio when you need to get ready for a show. So same thing for athletics, unless you're just not athletic. And I was athletic from day one. So for me, it's something that's already there and we can repeat it in a split second. So that's why for me, it's just irrelevant. And also the upside of doing 100 push-ups, you hit it on the nail. Good job. You guys will learn as you guys learn more about health and fitness. There's a point where you're training muscle, right? And you also want the benefit, the side effects of healthier body, stronger body. And when you guys start hitting those 20s and 30 reps, that's deterioration and complete fatigue. Or if you do 100 push-ups, and then it's just wear and tear on your ligaments. And that's something I just don't think you guys understand. But you will with age, if that's the kind of thing you kind of go to all the time. So I'm looking for the most stress with the least amount of damage. So that's a huge thing for me. And that's, again, longevity. Next. And thank you for the donation to the dogs. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Good question, though.
Nate from France, you've been inspirational. 33 and stopped fitness for 10 years. How do I start again? My body's split routine. I don't know how to train anymore.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put a link on here right now. It is the Titan Crew. It's MikeO'Hearn.com. Just go to MikeO'Hearn.com. Pick your workout program that you want to get going on. On there, you're going to go over and get your meal plan. Okay, right onto Titan meal plans. That way, give me 24 hours or 48 hours to go over your whole eating process and question and answers. I'll shoot you back a nutrition plan for you to start. Start the workout, start the nutrition. That way you can still be brain dead. You don't know where to go. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you to start. You're going to get a passcode. That passcode is going to lead you and enter you into the Titan crew. And so I'll be on there at times, and we get to talk about what your nutrition and how it's helping you. And if I have to fine tune it, we're going to talk about the training and what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And the great thing about it is you're going to be around thousands of people that are doing the same kind of motivation you're doing in their training, maybe be on different programs, maybe different goals, but everybody passionate about their health and fitness like you are now. So that's going to get you in there. We're going to talk face to face, get you rocking and rolling, and you'll be one of the new Titans over in Paris. Man, thanks for coming on at this last moment and doing this with me. That was fun. There's an hour of cardio, slicing and dicing. It's what I call an upper chest. You guys have a great day, and I will see you again Monday morning to get back to everybody about their Titans program. Talk to you.